All on 95 and 96.1 The Rock, and video streamed as well at radioplusinfo.com. We are set to bring you this Flyaway Conference basketball game between the Ledgers of Fond du Lac St. Mary Springs on the road tonight against the Lions of Lomira. Springs coming in at 7-2 in the Flyaway Conference, 13-5 overall. Meanwhile, Lomira at 4-4 in the conference, and they are 7-11 overall. Lomira led by Tyler Witkowski in varsity record there of 80 and 185. He is in his 12th year. And Springs under Kyle Krieger in his 18th year at the school. He's got a record of 300 and 276. The coach for Springs had that nice career win number 300 against Omro last week. We covered that. That was a really nice win for Coach Krieger and the Ledgers, as the Ledgers try to keep pace with Laconia on top of the Wisconsin Flyaway Conference. The Spartans currently at 8-0 in the conference, and they are 13-3 overall. This is your Holiday Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac pregame show. It's on 95 and 96.1 The Rock and video streamed at radioplusinfo.com. We'll take a timeout and come back with more of your pregame show next. Back here at Lomira High School, we're getting set for this Flyaway Conference boys basketball game. The JV's playing right now. Lomira throwing it up at the buzzer, and we're going to overtime in the JV game right now, tied at 56 apiece. That means more time for our Holiday Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac pregame show here on 95 and 96.1 The Rock. Lomira, they have won 4 out of the last 7 games, including a nice win over St. Lawrence Seminary last week Friday. They unfortunately fell to Cambridge non-conference play 69-66. Lomira only scored 15 points at the half, only had 15 in that first half, and had some nice offensive putbacks and nice offensive series in the second half as well. Again for the Lions, they lost against WLA a week ago Monday, and then beat Omro a couple of nights prior to that. Then they fell to Berlin. Berlin, pretty good team from the East Central Conference at 75-46 there. So again, Lions have won 4 out of the last 7 tries they've been on the court. And meanwhile, Springs, they've won 4 in a row and 5 out of the last 7 games. The win over Omro last week Friday gave Coach Kyle Krieger his 300th career win. They won 64-59. They beat New Holstein. Non-conference play. New Holstein was ranked at the time in Division 4, 69-67. Nice win over Mayville. Nice win over North Fond du Lac. Again, counting them up 4 in a row and 5 out of the last 7 games. And you want to be playing your better basketball right now going into the final couple of weeks of the regular season. And, of course, seeding meetings. Everybody kind of circles that date next week, Saturday and Sunday, as several teams, all the teams in the state, will be convening in different locations to battle for their seeds in the WIAA playoffs. And remember that high school basketball is unlike football in the regard that all the teams involved in the state of Wisconsin do get a bid in that tournament. So it's pretty much anybody's tournament, and upsets are had, and things shake out sometimes in an interesting fashion in the WIAA boys basketball tournament. So both of these two teams desperately need a win to try to get a nice high seed and try to continue on their track here in this 2016-17 season. We'll take a timeout, and we'll come back with both head coaches on the way next as their extended Holiday Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac pregame show continues on 95 and 96.1 The Rock. Buick, GMC Cadillac are sponsoring our pregame show. Welcome back to our video audience as well. Gino's Italian, Right Way Home Improvement. Thank you to Cole Oil, Propane, and BP. Summit Automotive, Ignatian Healthcare, Jackson Call Insurance, Aurora Healthcare, Bauer Chiropractic, and Bauer Physical Therapy, Baker Cheese, Badger Tire. Thanks to Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, the Fond du Lac Credit Union, Pump and Pantry, National Exchange Bank and Trust, Radom & Stone, Landscape Company, Taco Bell, and Corneli's on Main Street, East Johnson, and in North Fond du Lac as well. Got an opportunity during the pregame show to chat with both head coaches, and we'll hear from Tyler Witkowski first as our Holiday Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac pregame show continues on 95 and 96.1 The Rock.
95 and 96.1 The Rock and video streamed at radioplusinfo.com. Welcome back into your Holiday Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac pregame show in Lomira tonight, getting set for the Lions and the Ledgers. Lomira home game tonight for Tyler Witkowski and company. Coach, good to see you. How are you?
I'm very good. Good to see you.
A loss by 3 points Monday night non-conference play at Cambridge. Pretty competitive ball game from what we understand.
Yeah, we came out. We didn't shoot the ball particularly well, and that shows with our 15 first half points. Then we just, in the second half, we just kind of stepped up our defense a little bit, even though it looks like we gave up 41. A lot of those were fouls and chasing at the end. And offensively, we were able to get the ball to the basket, which has been kind of a point of emphasis the second half of the season. Is we're young, we can shoot threes sometimes, but we need other ways to score.
4-3 over your last 7 games here, and you have a stretch tonight where you have Springs, Laconia, North Fond du Lac, and WLA. I'd like to get a couple of more wins in the column here before the seeding meeting's taking place in a couple of weeks, and everybody's kind of gearing up toward that, huh?
Yeah, and it's a tough stretch. We get the top 2 teams in the conference, obviously at home, and tonight it's Springs, and then I think next Tuesday is Laconia. But, in the second half of the season, we've been playing better. I'm just really interested in seeing how our guys respond and how they develop from the first half of conference play to the second half of conference play.
And you see Springs again tonight, a team that can shoot the three. They pride themselves on that. They get up and down the court as well. Got to contest those threes and get in their face a little bit tonight, huh?
Yeah, they, Kyle doesn't change things too much, but he doesn't necessarily have to. He's got a lot of good athletes, a lot of good players. We do understand that the 3 must for us is to get back, try to protect the paint and close out, and then hopefully rebound the ball if they miss. So,
any injuries, Tyler, tonight?
We do not at the varsity level, no.
Tyler Witkowski, head coach of the Lions, back with more after this. This is your Holiday Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac pregame show. Continues on 95 and 96.1 The Rock in Lomira tonight, as we're video streaming this game as well between the Lions and the Ledgers. Second go around between these two teams. The Ledgers have won 4 consecutive games, including a nice win on a Friday of last week over the Amarillo Foxes on top the ledge there. And again, congratulations, Kyle, on getting a nice, impressive win last week and a nice milestone 300.
All right. Well, thanks. It means I've been coaching a long time, and I've had some good players, some loyal assistants, and I've been able to coach at Springs for my whole career so far.
Kyle, you have Lomira tonight, a team that you beat by 15 or so last time you met, and you're going to get up and down the court and the ability to shoot threes, of course, for the Ledgers here. But what's your concern against Lomira and what they like to do? They're an improved team from a year ago.
Right. Yeah, they're up to 7 wins this year, and Coach Wachowski's kind of planning for the future. He only has, I think, 1 senior and 2 juniors in the program, so they're building, maybe not even for next year, but the following year, and they're doing a good job. They're really guard-dominated. Not a whole lot of size, but, what concerns me is we haven't practiced very well this week. And, we've had some illness go through the team. We've had a couple other things come up, but we haven't put together very good practices this week when I wanted us to get some stuff done. But we got to keep them from hitting their threes, and they don't shoot a great percentage, but they'll still shoot them. So we got to be their contested shots, and size-wise, we might be a shade bigger than they are. So hopefully we can keep them off the glass.
Kyle, this begins tonight. An important stretch. You have this conference game, University School. They're playing well this year, and then you have Laconia, the return matchup there. And you want to try to be playing your best basketball going into the later part of the month here, and the seeding meetings coming up too.
Oh, exactly. We have our seeding meeting a week from Sunday. Every game's important when you look at seeding, but you have Lomira tonight, then a University School. I think they're like 14-4 or something like that. Real nice record out of the Midwest Classic on Saturday. And then, of course, a very important game next Thursday when we host Laconia on our senior night. And, if we have a chance to win conference, we're 2 games back. We have to beat them, and then we have to have some help. Mm-hmm. And, we need WLA to knock off Laconia for us so that we have an outside chance to tie for the conference.
Other than some coaches under the weather, any injuries, anything going on there?
Well, we're good injury-wise, but we've had some cold and flu going through the players as well as the coaches. So hopefully we can hang in there tonight.
Kyle, best of luck. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Nick.
Kyle Krieger, head coach of the Ledgers, back with more next.
This is your Holiday Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac pregame show. It's on 95 and 96.1 The Rock, and video streaming this game as well at RadioPlusInfo.com. Glad you're along here tonight. Wisconsin Flyweight Conference action between the Ledgers at 13-5 on the season, and the Lomira Lions at 7-11 on the season. Catch this game live at the Press Box. Can't make it in during the game, no worries. They'll play it once again after it's over. The Press Box, home of all your volleyball, wiffle ball, and badminton leagues. Check them out on their Facebook pages for more information on leagues and events. It is the Press Box of Fond du Lac. Special thanks to Everson and Gibbs, attorneys at law representing individuals and businesses in the Fond du Lac area. All your legal needs, give them a call today, 920-922-7113, 920-922-7113. Special thanks to your Edward Jones financial advisors, Dan Sprader, Ben Berchi, Pam Tellefson, Steve Millen, and Doug Shireman and Jeff Wills of Fond du Lac. Give them a call here today as well. Both teams warming up on the court right now. We'll step aside, talk about tonight's game, and give you some keys to tonight's game as well on 95 and 96.1 The Rock, and video streamed at RadioPlusInfo.com. Take 2 minutes.
At Summit Automotive, we treat you like family.
We're right here off Highway 41 in Fond du Lac.
And we have one of the largest selections of vehicles.
That's right, over 400 to choose from.
At Summit Automotive.
New Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams.
And one of the largest used car and truck selections.
That means you can drive one home today.
We'll give you our best deals.
Our best service.
Our best value.
You have our word on it.
Hablamos español.
Come see us. We'll go
the extra mile for you. At Summit Automotive, Fond du Lac.
You can hear the pep band going to the background here in the Lions Den. Very powerful, very strong pep band. Always has been, probably always will be. They come out in numbers for the pep band. And what's nice, I must admit, what's nice about this new setup, new gym setup, is they put the media table on the opposite side of the band. And the other gym, you'd have the band, very talented band, right next to you up in the box, up in the stage area. So talking with Angie Litterick, the AD, and John Mittner, they kind of moved us over here in this area. I always ask that question: is the band playing tonight? And they said, well, we'll set you up opposite side on the far side from the band. So we appreciate that. Very talented and rockin' pep band. Again, always has been. I'd put Lomira's band and Fall River's band in a competition just to kind of play with each other a little bit back and forth. That'd be kind of fun, huh? Holiday Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac pregame show continues on 95 and 96.1 The Rock. And your Coach's Smile segment is from Dr. Sarower. And all your family dental needs, visit Dr. Sarower, 845 South Main Street. They're next to Gillies in Fond du Lac. And Gillies open for the season right now. They opened last week, Saturday. Get your Gilly on. Again, 21st and South Main in Fond du Lac. Well, let's start with Lomira. And talking with Tyler Witkowski before the game, they they want to be able to defensively contest the three against Springs. That'll be a key tonight. Springs, a team that can shoot the basketball. They will be far above and away the most three-point attempts this season in the Wisconsin Flyaway Conference. They take a lot of pride in that and a lot of pride in shooting the three ball and making a good chunk of them as well. And Springs will also push some tempo up and down the court. And the Ledgers have very quick players in Blake Bauer, Cade Christensen, along with Jeffner and Ottery and Stegbauer as well. Not all that big are the Ledgers, but they can push some tempo and get up and down the floor, and they do that to teams, and they've done that for a number of seasons. That's what Kyle Krieger runs. He'll run that offense very quick. Some quick shots down there, and if it's not there, they can work around the ball a little bit there. But they'll shoot the ball at will from the three-point arc, and hopefully some of them will fall and kind of find their touch here on the Lions' Den tonight. For Lomira, they're a very guard-oriented team. Connor Yonke, who didn't play the last time we saw Lomira against Winnebago Lutheran Academy a week ago Monday. He's joined by Conrad Haney and Mitch Robolewski, along with Kenny Immel. Those guys will be at the guard positions, and they'll work the offense around. And Malik Johnson is their big man in the paint. And we saw against WLA, Lomira's opportunities kind of few and far between to finish in the paint. They got the ball into Johnson, but Johnson wasn't able to do a lot with it in the paint, and that's a credit to WLA's defense. And WLA, of course, with their big men down low in that regard, and Noah Lorenz and Eric Schmitz kind of drifting down to do some work on Johnson. Wasn't able to find his touch in that basketball game, but things hopefully for Lomira, if you're a Lomira fan, that will be a different story tonight. He had 5 against WLA a week ago Monday, but Spring's going to have to make sure that they know where Johnson is in the paint each and every time down the court, and also watch out for Kenny Immel, number 24. He is the leading point generator for this Lomira team. He comes in at 10.9 a game. Conrad Haney, pretty talented guard, at 10.7 points per game as well, and he shoots the most free throws out of anybody on the team. Haney does, so he will dribble, drive, he will penetrate, he will try to attack, and he'll try to get to the rack, and hopefully the Ledgers can find an answer defensively and not put him all the time at the free throw line. He's a pretty effective free throw shooter at about 67%. That's second best on the team. Again, your keys to today's game is presented by Dr. Sorrower Dental. All your family dental needs, visit Dr. Sorrower, 845 South Main, next to Gillies in Fond du Lac. We'll come back with your Bauer Chiropractic and Bauer Physical Therapy injury report and your Baker Cheese first-string starting lineups next. This is Wisconsin Flyaway Basketball. The Ledgers at Lomira tonight on 95 and 96.1 The Rock.
Hi, my name is Ashley Beyer, and I am a licensed athletic trainer with Ignesian Healthcare Sport and Spine, here to bring you the tip of the game. Make sure that you sit with proper posture at your desk. Start with your feet flat on the floor, knees and hips at a 90-degree angle, and then make sure your shoulders are up and back.
Stop! With that box, you'll be the first to win PlayStation VR. Player 1. Soon, it spreads like wildfire. Humanity becomes so plugged in, we never see them coming. That's why I was sent back to stop you.
Oh, hey, I won.
Right.
The future of gaming starts at Taco Bell. Grab any $5 box and you could be one of the first to win PlayStation VR.
95 and 96.1 The Rock, and video streamed as well at radioplusinfo.com. This just in, yes, the pep band has still got it. They are loud and in charge tonight here in the Lions Den. A beautiful gym. Again, we're sitting probably at about the 35-yard line, what used to be the football field before they put on this wonderful addition. Really looks sharp inside. Got an opportunity. Last time I was here against WLA, the Lions were back at the end of January and earlier tonight to kind of walk around here and tour the facility. Very accommodating facility. We thank them for that. And yeah, it should be a good ball game here tonight in the Wisconsin Flyweight Conference. Laconia leads the conference at 8-0. They are 13-3 overall. Meanwhile, Springs 7-2 in conference play, 13-5 overall. The Ledgers need this game tonight to keep pace with Laconia, who is hosting Omro tonight. WLA at 5-3 in the conference and 8-9 overall. These Lions at 4-4 and in the conference play and 7-11 overall. Omro at 3-4 in the conference, 6-9 overall. Mayville at 1-7 in conference play, 4-13 overall. And the North Fond du Lac Orioles struggling this season, 0-8 in conference play, 1-16 overall. North Fond du Lac visits Mayville tonight, and as we mentioned, Omro is at Laconia. Final couple of weeks of the regular season, seeding meetings taking place next weekend. The Ledgers have this road game tonight. They have a tough game against University School on Saturday night. That game is at Springs. Should be a good one. University School at 9-2 from their particular conference. Then they have the return matchup with Laconia. Then they finish up the regular season at North Fond du Lac on the 23rd of February before everybody goes to regionals that next week. Meanwhile, Lomira, the Lions, of course, much improved from a season ago. They have 7 wins on the season, and that's, like I said, much improved. Last year, Lomira finished toward the bottom of the conference and just 2-21 overall, so just 2 wins last year, already eclipsing that mark, and 7 wins. Lomira has this game tonight, then they're at Laconia coming up on Tuesday of next week, then North Fond du Lac, and then at WLA to round out the 2016-17 campaign. Bauer Chiropractic and Bauer Physical Therapy has our injury report, and we are glad to say we are all clear on the injury front. No injuries to report here tonight other than the Ledgers coaching staff and Kyle Krieger, a little under the weather tonight, but no injuries on that front for either team, so that's good to see. Dr. Shane, they can relieve your pain. Located on Peters Avenue in Fond du Lac. That is your Bauer Chiropractic and Bauer Physical Therapy injury report. We are going to take a time out, and we'll come back with the opening tip and your Baker Cheese first string starting lineups after this. This is high school basketball tonight on 95 and 96.1 The Rock.
Hoppers, the name you know and trust for silk screening, trophies, and awards, is now proud to offer online ordering. Go to hopperwear.com and order your team spirit wear. Choose your school, choose your brand, like Under Armour and Nike. Your logo, your look, your school from Hoppers. Get started by ordering yours now at hopperwear.com. That's hopperwear.com. Hopper's Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, 77 North Main Street, Fond du Lac.
To feel good about your smile and your dentist, visit Sorauer Dental. They are dedicated to personalized dental care. So for your family dental needs, visit Dr. Todd Sorauer at 845 South Main Street in Fond du Lac.
RadioPlusInfo.com, and we'll explain it on the radio for you as well. The Lomira wrestling team won conference last week Saturday, and for the first time in school history, all 14 varsity wrestlers are letter winners, and that's the first time that's ever happened in the history of the school. And again, they won the conference championship in the Wisconsin Flyway last week Saturday. So they're getting a nice standing ovation here in the Lions Den before the varsity basketball game here tonight. Again, congratulations to the Lomira wrestling team, and the head coach of the wrestling team is Dave Meyer on the court right now as well. And the regionals going on, of course, and the playoffs begin for wrestling very, very soon. We'll take a timeout now, and we'll come back after the national anthem with the opening tip, the Ledgers and the Lions tonight. RadioPlusInfo.com. That would be the sound of the Lomira Rockin' Pep Band here tonight. Yeah, they still got it. I was a member of that group, and very, very impressive. Nice job under the direction of Rod Eggert. Lomira Pep Band here tonight. This is our Holiday Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac pregame show. It's on 95 and 96.1 The Rock. Baker Cheese has a look at our first string starting lineups. Baker Cheese, get yours today in your local grocery store. First up for the visiting Ledgers, a Fond du Lac St. Mary Springs, led by Tyler Witkowski in his 12th year at the school. 80 and 185 is his career varsity mark. Blake Bauer, coach for Lomira, I should say, for the Ledgers, Kyle Krieger in his 18th year, 300 and 276. Okay, for Springs, Blake Bauer, 5'9" senior, 11.9 a game, number 4. Clay Scheffner, 6'2". He's 7.6 a game. He's a junior, number 5. Cade Christensen, a sophomore, 11.4 a game, 6'2", number 10. Blake Ottery is a 6' senior, 10 a game, number 12. And Gerard Stegbauer, a 6'1" senior, 5.5 a game, number 25. Again, Springs coached by Kyle Krieger. For the Lomira Lions, the home team tonight under Tyler Witkowski, Connor Yankee is a 5'10" sophomore, 7.1 a game, number 4. Conrad Haney is a 5'11" junior, 10.7 a game, number 10. Mitch Robalewski is a 6 foot, 3.9 average player. Senior, number 22, the lone senior starter is Robalewski for Lomira. 6'1" sophomore, 10.9 a game, number 24, Kenny Immel. And a sophomore, 6'3" sophomore, number 10, averaging 6.3 a game, number 40, Malik Johnson. Again, for Lomira, they go Yankee, Haney, Robalewski, Immel, and Johnson. And for the Ledgers, they go Bauer, Scheffner, Christensen, Ottery, and Stegbauer. As you take a look at your video screen here tonight, the Ledgers in their traveling blue uniforms, blue jerseys, blue tops there, the blue shorts. Lomira in their home whites, the home jerseys, the white shorts, the white jerseys, and the red numbers. Set to tip it up is Robalewski. He'll be joined by Ottery in the center circle, and the tip goes in the hands of Blake Bauer. And here come the Ledgers coming right at us here. just underway here from the Lions Den in Lomira. They're going to go to the corner. Here's Blake Bauer, a 3-ball. We talked about the ability for Lomira to defend the 3. They do contest it that time, and Springs does not find the bottom of the net. Yankee controlling now, and he'll go over to Kenny Immel, pivoting around, and finds Robalewski right of the center circle. Stepping out on him is Christensen. Robalewski will hand off now to Haney. Haney now pivoting around and trying to find an open line, and they cut it down low, and there's a traveling call. Turnover for Lomira, first of the ball game. No score on your Ignatian Bone and Joint House scoreboard. You have to limit those turnovers against a good team like Springs. Can turn the basketball over, and they have the ability to make you pay. Ottery now will dish it off to Bauer. Bauer now looks for Gerard Stegbauer inside the paint. Flips it. Shot on the way. 3-ball. Got it to go. And there's Cade Christensen. Second attempt from long range goes for the Ledgers. And 3-0 on your Ignatian Bone and Joint House scoreboard. And controlling it now is Haney. Haney will pass it over to Yankee. Yankee back to Robalewski. Now they pivot around. Looks for Kenny Immel. Left of the center circle. Goes left side over to Yankee. Yankee now looks for Johnson. Pops out now. Stutter stop. Kenny Immel throws up a 10-footer. Back of the bracket too hard. Ripped down by Springs. They push ahead. And there is a bounce pass for Blake Bauer. 3-ball pocket. No good. Rebound skying high. There's a foul called on Stegbauer. Stegbauer and Yankee got tied up down low for the board, and this foul is going to go against Springs. Lomira to inbound. 3-0 Ledgers, early going. Minute and a half in on your Ignatian Bone and Joint House scoreboard. Nick Rush, glad you're with us here tonight. Shoot me an email. Let me know where you're watching or listening from. Nick R at WFDL.com. Robalewski now inside the paint. Throws up a 10-footer. Can't get it to go too hard. Ripped down by Ottery. He'll push ahead to Bauer. Bauer now looks for Stegbauer. Or Scheffner, I should say. Scheffner now off the screen to Stegbauer. Goes to the right elbow. Has got to give it up now. Stegbauer, top of the key. Got it to go. 3-ball again. And three-point attempts for Springs. 2 of them have gone in. It's a 6-0 ball game. And talked about their ability to shoot threes and contest. There's Kenny Immel along too, and Kenny Immel finds the rack. That one goes in for Lomira. 6-2 ball game. Ignatian Bone and Joint House scoreboard. Christensen controls to Bauer. Bauer now rotates down to Scheffner in the corner. And foul is called as Scheffner got near the baseline, but a foul is called on Lomira. I think that's on Mitch. And the Ledgers will get the basketball in now. Ledgers control. There's Blake Bauer from long range. That one bangs out too hard. Rebound ripped away by Yankee. Yankee will push ahead, and he'll look to Haney. Haney now working on the right wing, back to Yankee. Now they find Johnson left of the center circle as they go to Ottery inside off the double screen and can't get it to go. Rebound taken by Scheffner. He'll push ahead for tempo here to Stegbauer. Rips it back down to Bauer. Bauer looks Christensen on the deck with it. Pivots around inside, finds Blake. Top of the key. Got it to go again. And the Ledgers have jumped up 9-2 on your Ignatian Bone and Joint House scoreboard. Timeout on the court. We'll keep it right here for a substitution. 15:09 left to go in the first half. And so far, Springs is 3 of 4 from behind the arc. Checking in now is Brady Olson for Lomira as Immel will take a seat. And Haney now will lose it inside the paint momentarily, pull it back out, and looks for Robalewski now down to the left elbow. They hand it off, and there's a shot on the way too hard. Johnson clears ahead for the rebound, goes up with the left hand and puts it in. There's Malik Johnson doing some damage down low for the Lions. 9-4 Ledger lead. Ignatian Bone and Joint House scoreboard. Ledger's quickly down the court. They find Stegbauer from the three-point corner pocket. He gets that one to go. Gerard Stegbauer and Lomira with a 12-4 lead. They are 4 of 5 from behind the arc. And there's a Robalewski now has it between the rings. Now dribbles to the left-hand side, and now he finds Olson. Olson now looks to Yankee right of the wheel. Yankee pivoting around and looks inside, pulls it back down, looks at an 18-footer, passes it up. There's a traveling call. And second turnover for the Lions with 14:08 left to go in the first half. 12-4 Ledgers with the lead and putting on a nice three-point clinic so far in the first half, 3 of 4 from the behind the arc. Again, let me know where you're listening from. Love to hear from you. Nick R. at WFDL.com. NICKR at WFDL.com. The Ledgers control moving to our right across your video screen here as the Ledgers, Mitch Wagner checked in now. Turnover for the Ledgers. Lomira gets it back from the pocket. There's Olsen can't get it to go. Wrobleski now gets the rebound ripped away, and he'll go to Ottery. Looks ahead with it. Ottery pivoting around mid-post and flips it back. Top of the key. McGalloway got it to go. There's Christensen, got it to go, and there's a timeout, a full timeout on the court, a double-digit lead for the Ledgers. 13:34 left to go in the first half. Ledgers 15, Lions 4. Back after this on 95 and 96.1 The Rock and video streamed at RadioPlusInfo.com.
So you're ready for a new TV. Nice. Are you thinking LED Smart TV, Ultra HD 4K, OLED Plasma Curved Screen 3D, Energy Star, Ultra Thin, 240Hz, or Cloud? Should you choose a big screen, a bigger screen, or just plain huge? Well, at Silica, we make it easy. Save big on the amazing clarity of Ultra HD. Plus, pay no interest when paid in full within 12 months. So go bigger and better the easy way at Silica for your home. We speak TV.
Get ready, Fond du Lac St. Patrick's Day Parade returns on Saturday, March 11th at 3 p.m. in downtown Fond du Lac from your Radio Plus radio stations and the Action Advertiser. Want to be in the parade? It's simple. Just contact Drew at WFDL.com. Best Kids entry wins $100 and the Best Adult entry gets $100 and the Irish's Traveling Trophy. It's a great way to promote your business, club, organization, or church group. Once again, Saturday, March 11th, Fond du Lac St. Patrick's Day Parade in downtown Fond du Lac at 3 p.m.
Again, welcome back to our video stream audience. Here we go. Wrobleski has it now, right of the center circle. He'll pass it up to Olsen. Olsen now looks for Haney. Haney now step back, leans into one, can't get it to go, but a foul is called. Good move by Conrad Haney on the left-hand side of the lane. Getting leaned into one, and he's going to go to the free throw line. Conrad Haney is a 68% free throw shooter. That would be third best on the team, and can't get the first one to connect. Zach Austin will come in for Springs. Bauer takes a seat. Ottery will take a seat. And also Josh Mall will come in for the Ledgers. Wrobleski takes a seat for Lomira. And Rebelo will come in now for the Lions. And second one's on the way, and that one connects by Conrad Haney. 1 of 2 there, 15-5, double-digit Ledger lead. Ignatian Bona and Joint House scoreboard. Austin now will touch, and he will flip it. There's Christensen, 3-ball, no good. Tipped around, banged around, taken back by the Lions. Lions pushing tempo the other way, step back. There's a shot on the way, 3-ball, doesn't get it to go. Austin now will rip it down, have numbers the other way. There's Zach Austin going to the rack with it, no good. Charging call will go against Springs, and Malik Johnson took a hard hit to the deck. Hard spill to the floor goes Johnson. But he's okay. Comes up rubbing the head. Rubbing the head there. And first foul on number 22 for Springs, and that's Zach Austin. That will be the third foul on Springs. Across the line is Haney with it. A bounce pass. He'll leave it right side for Rebelo. And I should say Bresky in now. Bresky step back 3. No good. Rebound taken by Scheffner. Scheffner puts it ahead for the Ledgers. Ledgers now will control. Mitch Wagner will touch now. He's got it left of the center circle. Finds Austin. Austin now dribbling around and finds Christensen. Back to Austin. Tries the baseline. Throws it up over Johnson. No good. Johnson there for the push ahead. Rebound. Looks to Haney. Haney left side for the Lions. Controlling now is Haney inside the paint. Pulls it back out over a double team spell there. And he'll look to Olsen. Olsen resets the offense. And he will find Rebelo. Rebelo now looks to Johnson, top of the key. Finds Bresky left side. Bresky now back to Rebelo. Now goes right side to Haney. Putting it on the deck is Haney now with it inside the paint. Pivoting around over a double team. Throws it up. No, but a foul. Substitution now. Bauer and Stegbauer come back in. 11:58 left to go in the first half. It is a 15-5 ball game. Foul was called there, and here comes the Ledgers back the other way with it. Springs now controlling. Mitch will touch now. Top of the key finds Gerard. Now back to Bauer. 3-ball again. Blake, yes. Blake Bauer will control and will connect on the right side there. And they stop play for a moment. Lomira to inbound the basketball. 18-5, 13-point cushion. And Springs has shot very well from behind the arc so far in the first half, and that's been the difference. They don't have a 2-point field goal. Everything has come from behind the arc for the Ledgers. And there's a nice cut by Nathan down low. Nathan Riblow scoring there. It's an 18-7 ball game. Ledgers quickly down the other end. There's Gerard Stegbauer who passed it over to Bauer. Bauer off of a double team. They find it top of the key. Austin on the deck with a dribble with the right hand. Throws it up. No good. Foul called. Johnson was tangled up with him down low. Austin will go to the free throw line. Not sure who the foul was called on. And it will be on Nathan Riblow. And that is his first. And the second for Lomira. Austin to the free throw line for the Ledgers. Austin, a 71% free throw shooter, gets that one to go. Coming up, your chance to win some tacos from Taco Bell, part of our Badger Tire halftime show. That's the first point Springs has scored that has not been from behind the arc. A couple of threes apiece for Bauer, Christensen, and Gerard Stegbauer. And 18-7 game right now, and there's Austin, and he gets that one to go as well, and Austin 2 of 2 on that sequence, and the lead is pushed up to 13. Here's Connor Yonke now, runs into Robleski, and they tip it around, and they finally find Johnson. Long 2. That one doesn't go. Bauer's there for the clear ahead rebound. Blake will lose it for a moment, and Stegbauer regathers off the misplay there. Back to Gerard. Nobody steps out inside. For Lomira, nobody comes out. And Tyler Witkowski is saying somebody's got to step out outside of the three-point arc. Nobody does. Time will take it on the floor. 23-7 Ledger lead. Back after this on 95-96-1 The Rock. Back on 95-96.1 The Rock, and video streamed as well at radioplusinfo.com. We are at a 23-7 ball game, and that one goes out of bounds, and Springs will come back at us here. Let me know where you are listening from here tonight. You can shoot me an email, nickr@wfdl.com. Again, Springs doing a lot of damage from behind the arc. And Zach Austin now will touch on the right wing. Back up top, Bauer, 3. Yes, again. And Stegbauer and Bauer each have 3 threes. Robolewski now going hard to the rack with it, and a foul is going to be called. And there's Werblow. Again, I should say going to the rack with it. 26-7 ball game. Lead is 19 for the Ledgers. And if you're Lomira, you gotta contest that 3. You gotta fight through screens. Gotta be able to at least get a hand in their face to make it a little more challenging. And Nathan Riblow scoring there in 26-8 ball game. He's got 3 in the basketball game. Scheffner comes back in now for Springs. Ignatian Bone and Joint Health sponsoring our scoreboard here tonight. Thank you so much. And Nathan Reblow at the free throw line, and that one is good as well. And he is 2 of 2 from the line. Ledgers quickly coming back the other way. Christensen touches to Bauer. Back to Christensen, back to Bauer. Top of the key. Now looks for Zach Austin. Another 3, and that one is no good. And a foul, and we're going the other way. Foul on Springs. That was, I believe, Scheffner was in the vicinity, and they'll actually get Josh Mull, the guilty party there. And that's the 5th team foul on Springs with 10:02 left to go in the first half. It's been all Ledgers, 26-9 on your Ignition Bone and Joint House scoreboard. Conrad Haney has it, now looks for Bresky's got it left of the center circle, up top of the key. Olsen, 3-ball. That one bangs off the left side, no good. And the Ledgers try to take it back. They do. They get the nice defensive rebound. They go on the other end to Bauer. Bauer through a double team, throws it up, no, but a foul. Blake threaded the needle through a couple of big men down low. Bresky was down low. Johnson was down low as well. We'll see who they get. They get Bresky. Bresky, a personal foul there. That's his first, the team's 3rd. And at the line is Blake Bauer. Bauer at the line, and that one's good. Bauer's had a nice first half. He's got 10. The Ledgers 27. Again, Immel, the leading scorer, has got a couple of points here. But it's been tough sledding for Lomira. And second one is good from Bauer as well. And Blake has 11, 28-9 ball game. Conrad Haney has it, dribbling with the left hand, gets cut off and finds Johnson. Johnson now looks Reblow inside, flips it, traveling call. Turnover, number 3 for Lomira. And Springs coming back the other way with the basketball. 9:27 left to play, 28-9. Ledgers with the lead on your Ignition Bone and Joint House scoreboard. Bauer will chest pass for Austin. Austin back up top. Bauer ball fake one way, goes back to Austin. Now rips it back down to Bauer. Bauer inside of a double team, flips it. Christensen, 3. Too hard. Rebound, Scheffner inside. Ball fake goes up strong. No. Rebound taken by Johnson, and he'll clear ahead for Olsen. Lomira going the other way with numbers. Lomira's Olsen has it, passes it up to Bresky. Bresky looks for Haney. Haney now back over, pivoting around near the free throw line, gives it up to Bresky. Bresky looks for Johnson, top of the key. Johnson a dribble, and now a pass over on the left side for Yankee. Yankee with Christensen working on him to Johnson. Johnson now, they go in the corner, and he'll find Haney. Haney now will dribble inside of a double team, throw it up off the left hand, up the window, and good. Good move by Haney. Inside there. Austin coming the other way, and he'll get cut off on the baseline, flips it back up top to Bauer from Christensen. Bauer goes strong to the rack, can't get that one to go, no call. And Bresky's going to go the other way with it. Bresky looks for Haney on the right side, off the screen from Bresky. 3-ball. That one's airballed out of bounds. And ball coming back the other way. Lomira quick clutch down the stretch on the shot. 8:11 left to go in the first half. It is 28-11. Ledgers with the lead on your Ignition Bone and Joint House scoreboard. Bauer will pass for Austin. Now looks for Ottery inside for Scheffner. Can't control and regather, and they'll go whip it inside. Ottery with the left hand. Got it to go. There's Blake inside. And he's got a couple, and the lead is pushed up, back up to 19. Ignition Bone and Joint House scoreboard. With it now is Yankee. Yankee gets cut off on a double team, top of the key for Christensen and Bauer, and he'll find Bresky cutting inside the weak side. Bresky throws it up, can't get it to go. Got partially blocked. Lomira gets it back. There's Haney, looks for Bresky, step back, another shot. That one went, and that's a 3. Officials will confer, and one official saw it. No, they'll call 2. Bresky with the long 2. They'll signal. His foot was inside the 3-point arc, so they go 30-14. Nope, bring it back down to 13. Yeah, that was a 2. Yep. 7:25 left to play. In the first half, Lomira trailing 30-13 on your Ignition Bone and Joint House scoreboard. Christensen has it now. Coming into the ball game is Andrew Peterson. Peterson regathers, finds Christensen. Lomira on defense Last couple of times down the court, they've done a better job of contesting Springs' shots. We'll see if that trend continues. Christensen fights through a screen, gets it back, and finds Bauer. 3, yes, again, left side. There's Bauer again. Bauer's got 14 in this first half. Bresky now will find it, and he'll find Immel. Immel now looks for Yankee. Yankee will feed Haney. Haney through a double team, fighting his way to the rack. No good. Foul is called. Foul is called on Springs. 33-13, 20-point cushion for the Ledgers. 6:38 left to play in the first half on your Ignition Bone and Joint House scoreboard. Foul on Peterson for Springs. And Kenny Immel's got to get it in. It's tipped on the inbounds. Blake Bauer tipping it again, and Lomira gets it back. There's Haney, has it. Haney looks for Immel. Traveling call on Kenny Immel. And we're coming back the other way. And it is the, fourth turnover of this first half for Lomira. 33-13, 20-point cushion. Peterson has the basketball now. Clay Scheffner now will touch. Looks for Blake Bauer. Bauer now on the right wing, and he'll reverse it to Peterson on the right wing. On the left wing, I should say. Peterson now gets it cut off. Looks for Scheffner. Scheffner, Bauer. Bauer ball fake double clutch and finds Ottery popping out. Ottery, they go to the left side for Scheffner, to Christensen, to Bauer. Bauer inside the paint, rips it down, goes back to Ottery. Ottery, Peterson. Peterson, Scheffner. Wroblewski working on him. They go to Blake Bauer. Nobody went with him for a moment. Stutter stopped the basket, the hoop, harm of the foul. Nobody went with them for a split second, and Bauer had a nice opportunity for some separation down low, and by the time the defender got over, it was too late, and all they could do was foul him, and Bauer to the free throw line with an opportunity for a three-point play. Blake is at the line, and that one is good. And Blake Bauer doing a really nice job in this first half. 36-13. Ledger's on a 23-point lead. And there's Kenny Immel, finds Bresky. Bresky popping out, and he'll look for Yankee. Yankee, Wroblewski. Inside, Lomira scores. Connie Yankee scores there, and there's Cade Christensen working his way inside the paint. And there's a technical foul that's going to be assessed on Tyler Witkowski for Lomira. Said something to the official right there. And Springs is going to be shooting free throws. And Tyler said something right in the ear of the official. I'm not sure what he said. And there's a technical foul issued again for Lomira. And Blake Bauer is going to shoot technical free throws. And there's Bauer. Misses. The first miss from Blake from the free throw line, now 3 of 4. Again, I don't know what Tyler said, but it wasn't all that friendly, the official on the sidelines right in front of us. Or put it this way, even if I know what he said, I can't repeat it on the air. Connects on 1 of 2. So the technical situation goes like this. Springs shoots 2 free throws, and they get the basketball. And Peterson is going to inbound now with a 37-15 basketball game. The lead is 22. And there's Stegbauer. They set a double screen for Christensen, and they flip it to Zach Austin. Austin now feeds Stegbauer inside, and a foul is going to be called on Lomira. Foul is called on the Lions. Springs will inbound the basketball with 5:13 left to play in the first half. 37-15 ball game, and some substitutions now for both teams. Alex Hepner sees his first opportunity here for the Ledgers, and Josh Moll comes in as well for Springs. And they control. Ledgers under their own hoop. Josh will touch now, and he's going to go to Stegbauer to Austin, and a foul called. And this foul is going to go against number 32, and that's Nathan Werblow. And Riblo with his second personal foul there. And that's going to put at the free throw line Josh Moll. First opportunity for Josh on the way of a bonus, and that is good. Second one's on the way. Josh Moll, second one is on the way, and that one is good. And connecting on 2 of 2, and the lead is 24 for Springs on your Ignesian Bone and Joint House scoreboard. Riblo has it now for Lomira, pivoting around and finds Conrad Haney's got it. Haney looks for Riblo. Riblo looks over to the left-hand side to Yankee to Johnson. Johnson, Riblo. Riblo goes right side for Kenny Immel, who touch on the right wing. Immel spins his way into a double team. What a contact there. No call. Ball out of bounds off of Stegbauer. Good hustle play. Off of Lomira, they say. But Lomira, again, got to play defense here. 39-15 with 4:35 and counting left in the first half on your Ignesian Bone and Joint House scoreboard. Springs controlling. Ledger's Josh Moll has it now, finds Stegbauer off the window, up and in. Gerard Stegbauer scoring. He's got 11, and the lead is 41-15 with 4:15 left to play in the first half. And Haney will now control. They dump it inside to Johnson. Johnson got fouled on the way up. Hepner stepped in front of him. Josh Moll was over there as well. Draw some contact there, and that will put him at the free throw line. Coming up, your Badger Tire halftime show. A shot to win from Taco Bell. Appleton West leads Fond du Lac 37-25 at the half. Boys basketball action tonight. Malik Johnson at the free throw line again. Second one is on the way, and that one is good. It's a 41-17, 24-point lead. Controlling it now is Zach Austin with another three. And the Ledgers have done a real nice job of shooting behind the arc. We talked about that during the pregame. Lomira has not done a nice job of closing out, and Lomira misses one there, getting it down low as Immel gets it rejected. Back to Haney. Haney goes up with it. No. Rejected by Josh Moll, who rips it away. They got numbers ahead. Christensen will fall down, and a traveling call as he slipped and fell. He was going up for a layup, and he just slipped and fell. 3:36 left to play, 44-17. Ledgers with the lead, but sometimes you're coming into a situation where it's a hot shooting night, and the Ledgers have had that here tonight so far in the first half. Throwing up 44 in this first half. Johnson gets it down low in the post, trying to put a move on, spinning his way over Hepner, and got nowhere to go but a foul call. And he'll go to the free throw line. Johnson will with a 1-and-1. Johnson, a 61% free throw shooter. And he'll get a 1-and-1 coming up here. Again, thanks everyone that watching this game video streamed at radioplusinfo.com. At the free throw line is Johnson. A dribble with the left hand, and that one is good. Johnson, perfect 3 of 3 from the stripe, and he'll earn the second one. Second one's on the way, and that one is also good, and he's 4 of 4. He's got 6 points. He leads Lomira in scoring. 44-19, Ledgers with the lead. Christensen has it. Now he finds Bauer. Bauer up top, Stegbauer. Stegbauer reversing it, Josh Moll to Christensen, working his way inside the paint. Cade thought about it, pulls down a 15-footer, and there's Josh Moll with it. Finds Stegbauer. Stegbauer, Bauer. Bauer with Haney working on his left pocket, and he'll find Stegbauer. Stegbauer, Christensen inside over a double team. Cade throwing it up too hard off the window. Tipped around and taken by Kenny Immel. He's got numbers the other way. There goes Immel. Cut off on the baseline and finds Olsen. Olsen, a bounce pass over on the left-hand side. Riblo, 3. No good. Rebound taken by Springs. 2:35 left to play in the first half. Stegbauer touching it. Bauer, 3. Yes, again. Blake Bauer has the hot hand here in the first half. 2:25 left to play. 47-19 is your score. Haney has it now, and there will be a turnover as the ball squirts out of bounds. Lomira's 6th turnover of the basketball game. Thank you to the press box. Can't make it in during the game, no worries. They'll play it once again as well. The press box, home of all your volleyball, wiffle ball, and badminton leagues. Location is in Fond du Lac. Check out their Facebook page for more information. Nick Ike Brandon with you here tonight, getting you all dialed in on this Flyway Conference game. Ledger's in command, 47-19. And there's going to be a foul called, I believe, on Lomira. That will put Peterson at the free throw line again. Kenny Immel with his 2nd personal foul. The history behind these two teams. Springs currently riding an 11-game winning streak against Lomira. And that one is good, and he'll earn the 2nd. Peterson will. Last time that Lomira beat Springs was in 2010. Lomira swept them that year. Again, since then, it's been 11 in a row. 49-19, 30-point game. Last time these two teams met, Springs beat Lomira 65-48. They get it, cutting on the weak side. Good ball movement there by the Lions. Robleski, he'll score there. He's got a bucket, 49-21. There's a 3-bomb by Bauer again. Can't find the connection. Yankee's got it over Blake, throws it up. Yes, the basket and the foul. And there's Connor Yankee, who will score. No, they're going to call with a charge. They'll call Yankee with a charging call. I thought looked good from here, but Bauer draws the charge, and that's going to send Stegbauer to the bench for the Ledgers. Good. I thought he had position down low. Official calls it a charge. 49-21. Again, a 28-point game with 1:20 left to play. Bauer now will be trapped, and he'll give it up to Peterson. Peterson now goes back to Bauer high on the left-hand side. And popping out is Scheffner. Scheffner looking around, and they'll find Zach Austin. Back to Peterson. Peterson finds Hepner. Hepner now reversing it to Scheffner. Scheffner, Blake Bauer throwing it up down low. Hepner got it tipped out of bounds. And there's a foul called. Foul called on number 22. And Zach Austin. Alex Hepner's at the free throw line right now. And they're actually going to call Robleski with an intentional there. And that will put Hepner at the free throw line. So a foul on Lomira. And that will put Hepner, kind of a sloppy game for the Lions here tonight. The lead is pushed up to 50 as he makes them both. And Springs will have the basketball. (50-21). 57.6 left to play. Hefner's got the basketball. And Audrey, or I should say Bauer, has it now as well. Bauer looks for Andrew Peterson. Peterson, Bauer, 3, no good. Tipped around, taken back by Peterson, and Lomira can't get a rebound here with 40 seconds left to play. With it now, Peterson finds Austin, 3, no good. Rebound ripped away by Scheffner down low, and Clay puts it in with 27 seconds left to go. 52-21. The lead is 31. Bennett Bresky at 3. That one's airballed and taken by Springs. Springs coming back the other way. Blake Bauer has it, loses it for a moment, finds Peterson. Peterson's got it top of the key and finds Scheffner. Scheffner looks for Austin, back over right side for Blake with 5 seconds left to go, and there's Austin 3. No good off the front of the rack, and there's the end of the first half. It is a 52-21 ball game. The Ledgers in the lead on your Ignesian Bone and Joint House scoreboard. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back after this on 95 and 96.1 The Rock.
At Summit Automotive, we treat you like family.
We're right here off Highway 41 in Fond du Lac.
And we have one of the largest selections of vehicles.
That's right, over 400 to choose from.
At Summit Automotive.
New Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams.
And one of the largest used car and truck selections.
That means you can drive one home today.
We'll give you our best deals.
Our best service.
Our best value.
You have our word on it.
Hablamos español.
Come see us. We'll go
The extra mile for you.
At Summit Automotive, Fond du Lac.
Stop. With that box, you'll be the first to win PlayStation VR. Player one. Soon, it spreads like wildfire. Humanity becomes so plugged in, we never see them coming. That's why I was sent back to stop you.
Oh, hey, I won.
Right.
The future of gaming starts at Taco Bell. Grab any $5 box and you can be one of the first to win PlayStation VR.
Hoppers, the name you know and trust for silk screening, trophies, and awards, is now proud to offer online ordering. Go to hopperware.com and order your team spirit wear. Choose your school, choose your brand, like Under Armour and Nike. Your logo, your look, your school from Hoppers. Get started by ordering yours now at hopperware.com. That's hopperware.com. Hopper Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, 77 North Main Street, Fond du Lac.
Get ready. Fond du Lac St. Patrick's Day Parade returns on Saturday, March 11th at 3 p.m. in downtown Fond du Lac from your Radio Plus radio stations and the Action Advertiser. Want to be in the parade? It's simple. Just contact Drew at WFDL.com. Best Kids entry wins $100 and the Best Adult entry gets $100 and the Irish's Traveling Trophy. It's a great way to promote your business, club, organization, or church group. Once again, Saturday, March 11th, Fond du Lac St. Patrick's Day Parade in downtown Fond du Lac at 3 p.m.
We'll take it back after this. '95 and 96.1 The Rock, and video streamed as well at RadioPlusInfo.com. Again, welcome into your Badger Tire halftime report. Badger Tire over the big bridge on Johnson Street, Fond du Lac. Your chance to win some Taco Bell is on the way in mere moments. Your score at the half is Springs 52 and Lomira 21. It's been a 3-point assault in the first half. The Ledgers started in the first 4 minutes of the ball game shooting 5 of 6 from behind the arc and built up a nice lead and capitalized on that. Never really looked back, and Lomira didn't do a very good job of closing out and contesting those threes. Several of those threes were left wide open. They gotta shore that up and do a little bit better job in the second half of doing that and contesting the three and really battling for the boards underneath as well. 21 for Blake Bauer in the first half, 2 for Clay Scheffner, 6 for Cade Christensen. Ottery has 2. Zach Austin has 5. Andrew Peterson has 2. 11 for Gerard Stagbauer, 2 for Josh Mull. Alex Hepner does have 2 as well. For Lomira, Connor Yonke with 2. Conrad Haney with 3. Mitch Robleski with 2. Kenny Immel has 2. Nathan Werbelow has 4. Bennett Bresky has 2. And Malik Johnson pacing Lomira with 6 points in the first half. Your Taco Bell trivia question, your chance to win some Taco Bell here tonight. The telephone number, by the way, is 920-929-9600. 920-929-9600. Here's your trivia question. Which team currently leads the Wisconsin Flyaway Conference? Again, what team currently leads the Wisconsin Flyaway Conference right now? 920-929-9600. What team currently leads the Wisconsin Flyaway Conference? Get the answer right, and you get Taco Bell from 95 and 96.1 The Rock. We'll take a timeout, and we'll come back with more of your halftime show next.
At Summit Automotive, we treat you like family.
We're right here off Highway 41 in Fond du Lac.
And we have one of the largest selections of vehicles.
That's right, over 400 to choose from.
At Summit Automotive.
New Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams.
And one of the largest used car and truck selections.
That means you can drive one home today.
We'll give you our best deals.
Our best service.
Our best value.
You have our word on it.
Hablamos español.
Come see us. We'll go
the extra mile for you.
At Summit Automotive, Fond du Lac.
Congratulations to our Taco Bell trivia halftime winner. Kevin from Byron was our winner. Kevin from Byron, congratulations. You win some Taco Bell here tonight. Your trivia question, need to know what team is currently leading the Wisconsin Flyaway Conference. And that answer is Laconia. They are a team 8-0 in conference play and 13-3 overall. These Ledgers will see Lomira, or we'll see Laconia on the schedule, on the docket, coming up next week, Friday, the 17th of February. Again, that'll be a good matchup in the Wisconsin Flyweight Conference. Again, Springs and Laconia will have that game on the radio and video streamed at radioplusinfo.com. Again, congratulations to Kevin from Byron. Big winner. Talking during halftime here with a couple of celebs from Lomira. Pete Drexler in the house, graphic design teacher, longtime baseball coach for Lomira baseball. Had a chance to chat with him a little bit. He's doing well. And, of course, John Mittner as well, a teacher here at Lomira. Rod Eggert directing the band here at Lomira. Saw Dave Meyer in the house, longtime wrestling coach for the Lions. They won the conference championship. Always a very strong wrestling school, Lomira is there. That one goes out of bounds off of Johnson. Springs controlling, leading 52-21 here in the second half. Again, we are just underway in the second half. Let me know where you are tuning in from or watching tonight's game at Nick R. at WFDL.com. Springs scoring again. And that's Stegbauer. And Stegbauer has 13 in the ball game. Lomira controlling, working right in front of us here, and there's going to be a 3-ball, and that one went about halfway down and spit out. Johnson there for the rebound down low, gets it batted away. Robleski now with control, and a bounce pass, nobody home, goes out of bounds off of Lomira and Springs basketball. Yeah, not a very clean first half for Lomira. Got, unfortunately, a technical working against them and Tyler Witkowski, and they drew an intentional foul as well, did Lomira. Springs has it, and they will work to the left-hand side. Blake Bauer, Stegbauer now will touch, and he will feed Clay Scheffner. Scheffner inside to Audrey, throws it up with the right hand. That one doesn't go. Malik Johnson controlling for the Lions. Lions coming back the other way with it. And controlling now is Haney. And Haney finds Kenny Immel. Immel now, Scheffner working on him and cuts off his dribble. And we'll find him on the left-hand side. There's Yankee. Yankee now up top. Haney over the top of Stegbauer. Can't get that one to go. And there's a rebound taken by Cade Christensen. The long fellow goes to the near side and passes it far side wing to Bauer. Bauer on the deck with it off the screen from Scheffner. Scheffner inside the paint, throws it up. A little stutter stop there. Can't get that one to go. Ottery is there for the tip-in. No. Rebound taken by Lomira. Couple of minutes in. 54-21. And Malik Johnson will now touch for the Lions. Robleski now gets it from Johnson. He goes down the left side of the lane, and he'll pass it up. And there's a shot inside from Conrad Haney, who's got 5, and they outlet quickly ahead. And he'll look for Scheffner. Scheffner now feeds Stegbauer. Stegbauer looks for Christensen. 3, book it. And there's Cade Christensen. And when you're hot, you're hot. When the team is hot, they are shooting it hot tonight. Are the Ledgers 57-23 on your Ignition Bone and Joint House scoreboard. Congratulations to our winner. Again, Kevin from Byron. Knew that Laconia leads the conference right now. Laconia takes on Omro tonight. That game is in Rosendale. North Fond du Lac takes on Mayville as well tonight. They find Ottery down low. Ottery goes a power move over the top of Robleski, and Ottery controlling there, and that's Blake's first bucket since very early in the first half. Robleski touches it now, and he's going to hand it off to Haney, and foul is going to be called on Springs in the paint. Foul called, I believe, on Peterson. Nope, Stegbauer. Foul called on Stegbauer there, his second, first as a team of the first half. And the Ledgers try to step in front, try to front it. Tipped out of bounds by Stegbauer. They'll reset. Kenny Immel to the near side. Immel now will look around, and he will continue to try to get it in, and they do just that. Olsen now will touch. A bounce pass down low. Johnson off the window and in. Good move by the big man down low, who's got 8. 6 in the first half, 2 now. There is Scheffner. Bangs it out too hard. Olsen will outlet ahead the rebound. Olsen now will bounce pass for Johnson, intercepted by the Ledgers. Ledgers 2-on-2 the other way. There's Stegbauer, throws it up with the right hand. No, foul is called. Went in for a layup to Gerard Stegbauer. He drew some contact there. He's going to go to the free throw line with an opportunity for a couple of tosses here. In the act of shooting, foul was called on Kenny Immel. That is his third. Immel, the leading scorer tonight, who's got 10.9 a game coming in. Only got 2 tonight. Again, Johnson pacing Lomira with 8. Substitution, Austin comes back in. Mitch Wagner comes back in as well. And Stegbauer at the free throw line. And that one is good. And Stegbauer hits a couple there. And the lead is pushed up to 61-25. And Kenny Immel touching it now. Immel dribbling to the right elbow. Kenny throws one up, and that one is no good. Rebound taken by Ottery. Ottery pushes ahead to Austin. Austin looks Christensen back up top. Austin left side. Wagner. Wagner now looks for Stegbauer inside to Ottery. Ottery pivoting around and finds Stegbauer inside of a double team. Throws it up and in. There's Stegbauer down low again. And Stegbauer has got 17 for the ball game. 13:53 left to go. Johnson touching it now. And Bennett Bresky will now touch. And he's going to look over to Conrad Haney. Haney now inside over the top of Christensen. No good. Falling to the ground. Losing his balance after the shot. They look for Stegbauer. Stegbauer 3. No good. They get tied up underneath. Officials are going to get somebody with a foul. Ottery and Johnson got tied up, and this one's going against Ottery. Blake with his first personal foul, and that's the second as a team on Springs. Special thanks to your Edward Jones financial advisors, Dan Sprader, Ben Berchi, Pam Tellefson, Steve Millen, Doug Shireman, and Jeff Wills of Fond du Lac. Again, we're from Lomira High School here tonight. A beautiful facility, a beautiful gym, very accommodating. We thank them for that. High-speed internet access. Right, Ike? You bet. Bounce pass for Johnson. Johnson, a little 7-footer. Can't get that one to go. Christensen will rip it down, work his way to the right side. Cade now finds Austin. Austin to Stegbauer. Stegbauer, top of the key, and he'll look for Christensen. Back to Stegbauer. Stegbauer looks over on the left-hand side to Ottery. Ottery reversing it to Austin. Now Stegbauer pops out. They cut it inside to Mitch. Can't hold on to it. Out of bounds, but Lomira tips it. Johnson, the last one to touch, or Bresky over there. Can't see who, but Springs will inbound with 12:47 to play. 63-25. It's been all Ledgers. And Lomira came into tonight. There's a cut near side. Throwing it up is Peterson. No good. Rebound taken by Bresky. Again, 4 out of 7. Well, Lomira won coming in. Ledgers have won 4 straight. Foul down low. Lomira's had some nice wins this season. They beat St. Lawrence Seminary. They had a nice win over Omro. Nice win over Mayville and North Fond du Lac. Got Horicon in non-conference fashion. Got a nice win over Oakfield. That was earlier this season. Oakfield, a team that is much improved. Oakfield beat Randolph earlier this season, and there's a basket that's going to count by Olsen for a layup. He drew some contact, and he's going to go to the line for a 3-point play. But Oakfield's a proved team as well. Again, Oakfield's knocked off a couple of teams, a couple of notable teams this season. Any given night in high school basketball, there's going to be a substitution as Robleski comes back in for Johnson, who will take a seat. Yep, got to come play in your game. 63-28 on your Ignesian Bone and Joint House scoreboard. The lead right now is 35 for Springs. And he calls a timeout. Kyle Krieger will take a timeout with them. They step aside. We're coming back to Lomira. 35-point Ledger lead back after this on 95-96-1 The Rock.
Stop. With that box, you'll be the first to win PlayStation VR. Player 1. Soon, it spreads like wildfire. Humanity becomes so plugged in, we never see them coming. That's why I was sent back to stop you.
Oh, hey, I won.
Right.
The future of gaming starts at Taco Bell. Grab any $5 box and you could be one of the first to win PlayStation VR.
Again, they call it the Lions Den. We're back to action. 63-28, 12 minutes to play. And Clay Scheffner now will dribble to the left elbow. He'll feed Zach Austin top of the key. Back over to Clay Scheffner. Scheffner looks for Peterson right side. Back to Clay. Clay touching it now, left to the center circle. They dump it inside to Josh Moll. Gets it tipped around, taken by Bresky. Here come the Lions the other way with it. Lions with a 35-point deficit. And Conrad, or I should say Olsen has it. Olsen trying the right side of the lane. That one doesn't go. Mitch Wagner now controlling. They'll push ahead for Peterson. Cannot control. He steps on the end line. And Springs turns it over. Lomira's coming back the other way. Last time we checked, Fond du Lac was trailing at the hands of Appleton West in Fox Valley Association Conference play tonight. Last time these two teams met, it was a Springs win on the ledge, 65-48. That was in the middle of December. Malik Johnson had 10 in that ball game. Mitch Wagner had a pretty nice game with 12. Blake Ottery chipped in 14. So far, the hot hand for Springs has been Blake Bauer. Bauer's got 21. Stagbauer's got 17. With the 11:09 left to play. Ledger's moving on the far side of the court with it. There's Clay Scheffner. Scheffner now feeds Peterson. He loses it out of bounds. Another turnover. And that's not going to make Kyle Krieger happy. And with Springs, they played very, very good in the second half or the first half. You don't want to necessarily take your foot off the gas as far as momentum goes if you're Springs. Just want to continue to try to play your game. And there's a foul inside as Lomira's done a pretty nice job in this second half of bringing the basketball to the rack. Nathan Rubelo will draw some contact there, and he goes to the free throw line. Yeah, but Lomira's showing some signs here. Again, it's a team that won 2 games last year. And they've already eclipsed that total, of course, and won 7 games now. And Rubelo scoring, and he's got 5 in the ball game. And Hepner will come in for Springs. Check our website for the complete Radio Plus Sports broadcast schedule and our video streaming schedule as well at radioplusinfo.com. And there's Rubelo scoring, and again, he's got 6. Lead is 33. Peterson now looks for Clay Scheffner. Scheffner, Austin. Austin, a stutter step inside the paint. He walked. Yes, he did. And there's a turnover. We'll come back the other way. 3rd consecutive time the Ledgers have turned it over down the court. And approaching the 10.5-minute mark left to play in this one. And Robleski now will touch it on the left wing. They reverse it over to Kenny Immel. Immel to Johnson. Johnson now looks for Webelo. Webelo now cuts off on the baseline. They go inside to Robleski. Robleski now looks for Haney. Haney, a bounce pass for Johnson. He'll leave near the corner. And Johnson looks for Conrad Haney. Haney now trying the right-hand side. Hands it off to Mitch inside, and he scores. Mitch Robleski scores there. He's got 4. 63-32, and there's a charging call against Springs. Lomira takes a charge, and they're going to come back the other way with it. 4th time down the court. Springs has come up empty. The lead is 31, under 10 minutes to play. Conrad Haney has it now. and he'll look for Immel to Johnson. Johnson pivoting around and picking up his dribble and finds Haney inside, out of bounds. Off of Springs, off of Peterson, Lomira basketball. And Ben Hintz coming into the lineup now for the Ledger, seeing his first action of tonight. Andrew Peterson will take a seat for Springs. And they get it inside, a little alley-oop play, and Lomira cannot connect and cannot control down low. Wroblewski misses. And there's Clay Scheffner. Scheffner now will look for Hintz. Back to Clay. Clay a bounce pass over to Zach Austin. 3-ball. That one goes out of bounds over the top of the backboard there. 63-32. 9:27 left to play. Again, Omro and WLA split the conference last season. Vikings and Fox. Fox is in the middle of the pack this year. Laconia leading the Wisconsin Flyweight Conference. Missed down low. Johnson there to clean it up, and Johnson's got 10. He's pacing Lomira tonight. 9 to play. The lead is pushed down to 29. Mitch Wagner gets a little contact there. No call. Wroblewski now will go up ahead to Riblo. Back to Wroblewski and goes up and in. Wroblewski scoring there, and he's got 6. And Lomira playing with a little more firepower in the second half, and they get another turnover. Lomira coming back the other way. Here's Conrad Haney off the window. That one's no good. And there's a rebound by Mitch. He'll pull it ahead. A little more firepower for the Lions in the second half. They got some things short up defensively. While it doesn't, I mean, Springs shot the ball extremely well in the first 10 minutes of this ball game, and that's pretty much been the difference tonight. And there's a 3, and that one's too hard. Johnson there for the offensive glass, throwing it up off the window and in. And Johnson, who's got 12 tonight, and there's a timeout taken on the court. The lead is 25, 63-38. Coming back to Lomira after this on 95 and 96.1 The Rock.
Hoppers, the name you know and trust for silk screening, trophies, and awards, is now proud to offer online ordering. Go to hopperwear.com and order your team spirit wear. Choose your school, choose your brand, like Under Armour and Nike. Your logo, your look, your school from Hoppers. Get started by ordering yours now at hopperwear.com. That's hopperwear.com. Hopper Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, 77 North Main Street, Fond du Lac.
(63-38), second half, in favor of the Ledgers on your Ignesian Bone and Joint House scoreboard. Out of the timeout, Ledgers going the other way with it. There's Bauer, Stegbauer, Austin now will touch. Austin left side of the lane, got it to go. There's Zach Austin, nice layup there, and he's got 7. Pushes the lead back up to 27. And there's Riblo with it. Riblo now going to the right elbow, and he'll pass it up to Haney. Haney now back to Riblo. They switch on the screen. Bauer and Austin do. Now they reverse it over on the right side to Kenny Immel. To Johnson over the top of Hepner. No good. And Blake Bowers there for the rebound. Defensive board coming back the other way. Blake quickly to the forecourt with it. And he finds Hintz. Hintz now gets it back to Bauer. Bauer, Austin left side. He'll hand off to Stegbauer. Stegbauer inside the paint. Through a double team. Flips it over to Bauer. 3-ball. No good. Banged out. 7 minutes, a little change left to play. 65-38. And there's Haney. Haney with the right hand charging call against Haney. And the ball is going the other way. 65-38, 7 minutes to play. And coming in now is number 14, Brady Olson for the Lions. Trying to connect on some scores. I know that the Beaver Dam boys and girls having one heck of a ride, both undefeated, I believe, yet in their seasons. Tipped out of bounds. Oh, reset. Central Wisconsin Christian girls beat Marquesan girls 42-22. The defense allowed just 6 second-half points for CWC. So that's a nice result for the Crusaders at home tonight. New Holstein beat Brilliant 66-49 in the Eastern Wisconsin Conference. Marshall leads Waterloo 51-50. That game is in the second half, late in the second half there. Xavier knocked over West De Pere 77-63 as well. Beaver Dam Golden Beavers take down Oconomowoc 79-53. They're 19-0. The Beaver Dam boys are. Garrett Nelson, 21 points as well. Fondy Hockey leads Notre Dame 2-1 after the first period as well. And there is Ben Hintz with a long three, and that one's badly missed. 6:20 left to play, 65-38. 27-point cushion here for the Ledgers on the road. Bounce pass for Johnson. He cannot control it. Goes out of bounds. And the Ledgers will push tempo back the other way. Again, the difference in this basketball game, the hot hand of Springs to start the basketball game. They shot 5 of 6 in the first 4 or 5 minutes of this one. Ledgers never looked back, and they put on a nice shooting night. Shot very well from the field and from behind the arc in the first half. They've only, there's a pass inside for Brady Freund, who scores. Again, the Ledgers put up 52 in the first half. And I believe that is their highest point total in the first half this season, with the exception of the first game of the year against Shiocton. They lost to Shiocton 91-88. So I believe that's their highest output in the first half this season. Kyle Krieger, he's a stats guy. I'll have to ask him about that. And there's a shot on the way, and that one is good by Kenny Immel. Second one is coming up here. Cornelli Convenience Store, they sponsor our play of the game. Your AirTech post-game show is on the way too. And that one is good by Kenny Immel, and he's got 4 points. Quiet night for him. 2 of 2 from the free throw line, and a field goal. Again, he paces Lomira night in and night out with about 10.6 a game. Again, he's just got 4 tonight. There's a steal in the backcourt, or the forecourt, taken to the backcourt and taken back by Springs. 5:25 left to play. Austin now. We'll go to Dylan Ruby, who comes in for Springs. And the Ledgers get one again. And Brady Freund will score there, 69-40. And there's Kenny Immel, a 3, and that one goes in. And Immel has got 7 so far tonight, 69-43. Lead is right now 26 points. And the look for Ben Hintz. Hintz now will feed Dylan Ruby. Ruby got tied up and he traveled. He walked with the basketball. Alex Hepner will come in. Nope, he won't. He'll take a seat. He'll take a spell on the bench. Kyle Krieger waves it off. Again, coming up, you'll be able to download this game as well at radioplusinfo.com. And controlling now is Brady Olson. Olson now, he will feed Bresky. And Bresky looks for Robleski. Robleski now will go to number 30 who checked in. That's Mitch Yankee for Lomira. He's into the ball game now. And Connor Yankee controlling. They whip it down low for Olson. Tries to save it from going out of bounds. And that one is taken back by Springs. They'll push some tempo the other way. Dylan Ruby now will touch it. Ruby goes to Hintz. Back to Ruby. Air ball to 3. Olson there for the cleanup. And with 4:10 left to play, 69-43. Robleski has it, gets tied up, and that one is going to play on. Ledgers get it on the turnover. Fisher was right there looking on the baseline, did not step on the baseline, and they play on. But a foul, or a turnover on the other end. Lomira's coming back in forecourt. Now they look over, 3 ball. That one is good from Mitch Yankee. And Yankee's got a 3 ball. And we have a 69-46 ball game with 3:30 left to play. And thanks all the viewers tonight that are watching this game as well at RadioPlusInfo.com. Tipped around, taken back by Lomira. They're going to come this way with it. Lomira's controlling it. There's Yankee, Mitch Yankee again. Long range three, can't get it to go. Cleanup is there for the Ledgers. Ledgers 13, Ruby going the other way with it. They bounce it down low, intended for Freund, tipped out of bounds. Lomira will have another substitution. Everybody on Lomira's bench has played in the ball game with a 23-point cushion, 3:09 left to play. And the Ledgers will get it inside to Hepner. Hepner too soft on the window, but they get the offensive rebound. Controlling it now is Ben Hintz working from the corner, and he just threw it away. Hot potato coming in. 2:56 left to play. 69-46. Ignatian Bonin Joint House scoreboard. Another substitution here for Springs. Peterson comes back in, and Mitch Wagner will take a seat. Reski to inbound now, and he will look for Olsen. Olsen high in the right-hand side, high on the right wing, and he looks for Johnson. Johnson reversing it over to Yankee. Yankee a bounce pass for Olsen. Olsen ball fake one way, goes back to Yankee with 2:40 left to play. They get it inside to Johnson over a triple team. That one's out of bounds. Good defense by Springs to shift down. And Ledgers will go back on defense. Lomira to reset with 2:37 to play. Olsen to get it in to Johnson, who got tied up on the way up. And that's going to be a foul call. It might be on Freund down low. We'll check the call here. Yep, that is on Brady Freund. Johnson's at the free throw line for Lomira. That one is good. On Johnson. For Johnson, I should say. Thank you to Everson and Gibbs, attorneys at law representing individuals and businesses in the Fond du Lac area. All your legal needs, give them a call today, 922-7113. Johnson misses the second. 69-47, 2:30 to play in this one. And they'll look for Brady Freund. And Freund will now touch, and he's going to go for the Ledgers and a tie-up. Tie-up there by Dylan Ruby and a Lomira player. And jump ball goes in the arms of Springs this time. Springs to inbound. And coming in for Springs, check the number here, is Andy Soto. Junior comes in. Yeah, this Lomira team, they start just one senior. They have 3 sophomore starters, 1 junior, and 1 senior. So a young Lomira team, an improved young Lomira team, and they'll be good for the next couple of years. They'll be on the improvement train the next couple of years, guaranteed. Dylan Ruby touching it now with 1:45 left to play. And Soto now will dribble top of the key and set up the offense. And a pass over on the right, or over on the left-hand side. They get it back to Soto off the screen, and he'll fight over to Peterson on the left-hand side. And they'll go to Freund. Freund touching it now, and he'll look for Peterson. Peterson now will go to Hepner with 1:25 left to play. Soto controlling now, top of the key. Bresky steps out on him. And a bounce pass to Brady Freund. Freund inside of a double team, and there's a traveling call. He shuffled his feet. Traveling call there, 69-47. Again, the Ledgers built up a very comfortable 31-point halftime lead. And Ledgers have just scored 17 in this second half compared to 26 for Lomira. And there's a long rebound taken back by Springs, under a minute to play. 52 seconds left to play. Soto now will touch for Peterson. Peterson now inside the paint with a layup and good. Nobody stepped in front, and Peterson going to the rack, and he's got 4. Ribolo scoring it now, or touching it now. Ribolo will take it away by Ruby. And Ruby goes to the other way with it. Bresky steps in front, and a foul call. Bresky denies him of going to the hole. And that will put a foul in the column of Springs. 4 Springs, I should say, against Lomira. And Dylan Ruby is at the free throw line right now. Impressive win. Hot shooting night for the Ledgers. And that one is good. Good for Dylan Ruby, who's got a bucket for a point tonight. And he'll go to the free throw line again. And that one is good. Yep, technical foul on Lomira, intentional foul on Lomira. Kind of lost their way about them in the first half a little bit, and some of that was frustration and Springs shooting the basketball well and built up frustration there. And there's a 3 from Olsen, no good. Johnson battling down low, still pivoting around. Johnson inside, can't get that one to go. That one's tipped around, and the Ledgers get it back. And with 10 seconds left to go, Springs is going to pull this one out and get a 73-47 win tonight on your Ignesian Bone and Joint Health scoreboard. Again, your final score, Springs 73, Lomira 47. We will break on the radio side for a timeout. We'd like to thank all of our video streaming viewers tonight that enjoy the broadcast. 73-47, your final on your Ignesian Bone and Joint Health scoreboard. Thanks to all of our video viewers. We'll come back with your radio post-game show next on 95 and 96.1 The Rock.
Get ready. Fond du Lac St. Patrick's Day Parade returns on Saturday, March 11th at 3 p.m. in downtown Fond du Lac from your Radio Plus radio stations and the Action Advertiser. Want to be in the parade? It's simple. Just contact Drew at WFDL.com. Best Kids entry wins $100 and the Best Adult entry gets $100 and the Irish's Traveling Trophy. It's a great way to promote your business, club, organization, or church group. Once again, Saturday, March 11th, Fond du Lac St. Patrick's Day Parade in downtown Fond du Lac at 3 p.m.